Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be with you today. My name is Magdala Ramirez, and I come from the Maya Mexica tradition. It has been such a powerful energy waves that it is bringing a new consciousness. You see, the ancestors, they were not measuring time, they were measuring consciousness. In every time that we go into the next trecena, 13 days in our calendar, it is showing you a different energies that if we don't repeat the same message, we can create that spiral that it take us back into that original vibration, into that alignment with the one that created you, a consciousness. Everything is consciousness. Everywhere around you is consciousness. For such a long time, human being related with time in a way of emotions. You make landmarks in your life. And that landmark, it was an experience. Don't stay in the experience, but learn from the experience. And all the experience, it is based on love. Yes, it is that emotional body where it is creating that reality, where it is creating that perception of reality that only you can see this. We are entering in this powerful wave, Sikpatli, and this wave is about from that world of the abstract in that it is so completely chaotic to bring it into the manifestation. Bring it into that divine order of what it is. Bring it into that order. We are going into that chaos and observing that chaos into bring it into that order. And it is many aspects of your life, meaning events maybe that you are passing through, that you can feel and understand that chaotic way that it is being presented to you, and how do you are going to bring it into that consciousness, into that order. For such a long time, we have been speaking about that divine feminine, which is that world inside of you, and that divine masculine, which is the outside of you, that way of living. How do we understand that balance is just way too important in this time and space, because it is creating a very different story, a perception of reality. Once you begin to change the understanding of yourself, the perception of reality of yourself, everything will change too in the manifestation. The manifestation, it is only a consequence of how do you are perceiving yourself. What is it? That world of creation, it is happening inside of you because you are the daughter. You are the son of the Creator. When you align with the one that created you, it truly touch into this place of the authentic Creator, the authentic vibration of you. For you are the daughter of the Great Mother. And so is the mother, so is the daughter. When you are far away from that alignment and your emotional body, it is in different places in your life, different experiences that you bought, immediately that will be part of your creation. And that's how you're being repeated, the same experience over and over and over again, without realizing what does those memories come about. Many of those memories, you block it from your consciousness because it was so painful for you. Because you were afraid of that pain. Because you were literally thought that you can just suppress those memories. And that was okay, making you thinking very much that you were functioning in a system in one way or the other. But that functioning creates this dysfunctionality for you, in you, and all around you. So let's go back into that beautiful abstract world of yours. You know, this place where time and spaces are very, very different perceived. When you understand that you're not bounded by time, that you are not bounded by those experiences either, and yet you do need to heal this place within your own self. You must realize that pain and suffering can be inherited for many, many generations. It was, it can be even contagious from person to person. You know, it is that simultaneous lives that you have when you exchange many of those emotions over and over again. And they taught you that you're supposed to see pain of something that you can evade or you must evade at all cost. So you begin to suppress those memories because of it, instead of learning from those memories. Well, it is true. Pain works that way, but so is love. Love that you are. Love that you have always been. And that is happening in that abstract world of yours. Love in that purity of the expression. It is truly love what it heals. And when you bring that understanding of yourself through that perfect harmony, and you can see those emotions and those experiences, even the ones that it has been so hidden, and just ask for those emotions to be revealed, for those experiences to be revealed, and seeing it through the perspective of that purity of love that you are, immediately you can understand those experiences and learn the lesson. Learning the lesson is just way too important. You're not your experiences, you're not your mistakes. Yet you do need to see what is the lesson so you don't need to repeat it. You have been everywhere. You have all the experiences that you can possibly imagine inside of yourself. All the conceptions of those worlds and ideas, you have been that already. Where you want to go, what you want to choose. You want to choose something that it is for that eternity that you have always been. Means you as love. You as that understanding of love and bringing that love into the manifestation. You are bounded by your creations. Just like the same way that the Great Mother is in you. You have always been that aspect of the Great Mother. And that beautiful aspect of the Great Mother is very, very unique. Your vibration is so unique because the Mother never repeats herself. She understands herself in that love that you have always been. She is guiding you to recognize that beautiful, authentic vibration. So, how it happens in that world of creation, when you see art, for many tribes, you can distinguish the signature of the tribes. You can distinguish nowadays, the authors of different books and everything that it is in art, sculpture, painting, because it is a signature that it is implicit in every part of the creation. That signature is just way too important to comprehend because the Great Mother also have a signature. It is this beautiful, sacred mathematics, that beautiful, sacred pattern that she does in every single part of the creation. When we can understand that pattern through that alignment with the one that created you, the one that it is bonded in you, you can see those patterns in your life. You can see that beautiful creation that you are. And it is, again, a choice. What do you want to create? So there is only one signature, and it is everywhere in this very beautiful planet, as well as it is in the multiverse. You can find that pattern over and over again in the galaxies. You can see that pattern in the stars. Every single part of it, it is encoded with that beautiful signature of the one who created you in one way or the other. What it makes it so unique, it is the expression about this, the understanding of this. When I was little, I was 13 years old, and I was living in Mexico City. And I was talking with the elders in there too, thinking about how those symbols, they were everywhere in the world, just different ways of expressing it, the same knowledge that it was repeated in every single part of the world, in ancient traditions, in ancient civilizations, even civilizations that they have come and go, just like this one, that it is coming and going, and ready for the next one. We're gonna take whatever it is, that consciousness, that understanding of yourself, into the new day, into the new creation. So we do need to check, what is it that you want to bring with you into the next evolution of the human being? There is all these laws in the world of the manifestation, and it is the Great Father. And He is so amazing, beautiful to see that, because He is about the cycles in every planet, in every part of the creation, the cycle of the flowers, the cycle of the animals, the cycle of the human beings. And in that uniqueness in you, when you are preparing for your next truth available, means when you're done with a lesson, when you understood that lesson and you are ready for your next truth available for you. What do you want to take with you? What is that beautiful world of creation that it is bringing you into your next teaching for you? And all this, it is coming from that feminine part of you, that abstract world of yours. emotions that it has been healed, emotions that they can be translated into that purity of love that you are when you see them through that perspective of reality. When you are able to see that perception of reality, it is very much encoded in how do you think about yourself. How do you see yourself? And can you move that perception of reality? That world of the creation, it is happening within your own self. And being able to point it out, that chaotic world, that at the moment that you bring that beautiful love that you are, immediately you're passing into that order, that divine order, that it is always evolving. As you know, because we have been talking about this in past episodes, the first door to enter into the multidimensionality, it is that union of polarities, means you're male and female, within your own self. Understanding that inside world and how it is being reflected into the outside world. And how the outside world have been defining you, through pain and suffering for a very long time. That patriarchal system that wanted to deny completely that abstract world because it is way too emotional. It is way too abstract, and yet it has always been part of that manifestation. When you see what is going on in the outside world, everywhere in the world, wars and destruction, even the horrible situation that we have in the Amazons, what it is happening, how it is that bonding that you have always been nature. What is that manifestation that it is taking place for the human beings? And how it is so related with that world inside of you. Those parts of the human being that it is about greedy, that it is about overpowering, that it is about wars and destruction. Because that war and destruction, it is also inside of you. That can be stopped at the moment that you understand yourself as love. That beautiful door of wisdom that you have always been opens. Remember that the mind wants to be understood and the heart wants to be loved. This is the time that you bring understanding to love and love that understanding. And remember who you are and choose wisely your creations. Understand that the power that you have right now in choosing what you want, it is truly creating a very, very different story. I want to remind you that we have a school online where people is making so beautiful spiritual work and remembering who they are. It has been so many years and is still evolving and very beautiful. We are open for registrations. You can go to our website, magdalas.com. That is MAGDALAS.com to find more information. We have our app going, messages from the Great Mother that you can download it in your phone. The Great Mother wants you to know that she's always with you, in you, and she's guiding you, so you will receive a little message unique for you. Download it and share it with your loved ones. Because right now, this is what is going on everywhere in the world. We want to bring those teachings forward. And it has been a very, very powerful journey. This is the time that you participate and you bring those teachings forward too. Bring your wisdom, my brother, my sister. This is the time that we can bring that peace that you are. A peaceful world. For human being, it is a peaceful being by nature. This is the time that you understand everyone around you as your other you. Whatever it is happening in the world, it is also happening to you. And in that abstract world is where we can change it, we can move it, we can heal it through that love that you are. Keep on sending you your questions. Keep on sending all these beautiful emails. And thank you for being you. I am you. I am Magdala. Tlatzocomate, tlatzocomate, tlatzocomate.